Panda. Panda.
Hello, guys. Welcome to the second episode of the weekly show, where me,
Hey,
Hajimaru and Vytrenis, we're here. We joining to talk about stuff, mostly random stuff. How are you guys feeling today?
We're good.
we're good, yeah.
The
We're
weather is
good. Too.
nice.
How is the
All
weather
good.
there?
Oh
It's
man,
good.
it's been 28, 27 degrees in London these couple
Holy
days.
Christ!
It's like
Fuck.
the AC in my office is not even working. It's too hot, like for me. And like you go for a lunch, for example, is you get all hot, sweaty, and then I come back. There's ACs. You can easily get sick. It's just crazy, man. We
Here
went for a
it's
walk other
hot,
day.
hot, but not that hot. But I still
Really?
need like the fan. I need a fan, or else I'll die. I'll
Yeah,
melt.
I have
It's
a fan.
getting
I have
for
a
me.
fan
It's
here.
getting too cold with all those AC. I don't like it.
Okay.
Come
Now
on.
that
I prefer hot. You know.
oh no, please no. I'll live in Siberia if I could. By the
Okay.
way, nice haircut. I said it
Thank you.
off the podcast, but it
Yeah.
I
needs to
like
be
your
It,
hair
recognized.
a lot.
Hajimaru, you lack the hair. We just don't talk about it. Okay. Sorry.
Yeah, I got it. He's marking his levels. Actually, gonna mark the stream. This is the first stream, like podcast.
three three
That
colors.
gonna be
Three colors.
Took
gonna be
took.
second.
I'll
Gonna
put a
count.
line every time.
Yeah, it's a
Holy
good
shit.
challenge.
Oh, fuck. So for this episode, we'll have like the background. I don't know if you guys saw, like the bamboo shit. Now it's a video, so it's moving and the waves are moving.
Oh,
So I hope when people see it on YouTube, it will be nicer. Nice.
I
nice.
didn't
Amazing.
even check the first one. I don't know. I
I
It
don't
was
s-
even know where it's posted.
I
Armando
said
told me a couple of things.
I sent like a couple friends and they said they liked it.
oh good,
So
good, nice.
they said like it's cool, because we made jokes and we talked about random stuff. So it's kind of nice.
It's the
So it
best
was
thing.
like, oh, someone liked our podcast. Nice, you know. And it's like first one. So now we're gonna do second one. It's gonna be
Yes,
like,
it's only improving from now on. It'll be
We're still kind of warming up.
yeah, exactly.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
there's something you guys want to talk, especially I have like a couple of topics because I saw a video the other day and yesterday I was talking to Taru, Hajimaru knows him, about it,
Yeah.
and it's like it fucking blew my mind because Taru was bringing it up, and were watching the same video on YouTube, and the topic just came up.
So come on, you already have something to talk
What's the
about to
topic?
start.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
it's something I was like, this can't be serious. It was like it's a well-known YouTube channel. The guy was like talking about radiation coming from space, okay, and the impact it could have on us. And one of the things that it's the most accepted theory. It's about an election that happened in let me check here, in Belgium in 2003, where they had like electronic voting. They were, all the people were like voting in a PC, in a computer, and they also were registering it on paper, so they could double check the facts in case of a software malfunction or something like this. When they were counting the votes, there was a candidate that had an extra 4,096 votes in the electronic part comparing to the paper part. They checked everything. They checked computers, they checked the connection, everything they could find. There wasn't a single mistake the computer or any electronic parts were responsible for. But they simulated it, and they thought about this because of the number 4,096 votes. because of the way the program was counting, but bit by bit, if a single bit on the board of the electronic board flipped from 0 to 1, it would increase 496 votes for that person. So, and then they checked it out, and so the hypothesis is that radiation from outer space, mostly neutrinos and shit like this, subatomic particles, during that time, during the counting, a single one of them hit the board, that the electronic board on the computer that was making the count, and added those extra votes for the candidate.
So
Just random shit.
basically they sued the guy for this or what?
No. She won. It was a female. She won the election either way. But they trying to find out why were the elections rigged, and it turns out it was like outer space, maybe aliens, who knows.
So the
He tried
guy
to-
basically, so the guy who got those votes, he still lost, right?
No, she still won.
He still won.
But it could be just one of the versions, you know?
Yeah, the video had like multiple of
Yeah.
examples like this. It was like a Mario game, the Super Nintendo game. There was like a guy that could beat the world score, time score, the fastest time to clear the game because of a bug that it was simply impossible, and a guy tried to replicate it using this hypothesis of a subatomic particle interfering with the ships and flipping a bit, and a specific bit that was responsible for the height of the character allowed the bug to be reproducible. So the video had multiple occasions where this flip of a bit from 0 to 1 or 1 to 0, without with the external interference of these subatomic particles, were responsible for crazy shit on electronics.
So it happens all the time. Stuff from the space attacking devices.
Yes.
So
And-
basically, these couple days as well, like you know, the Mitchell,
Yeah.
Mitchell. Actually, like in a week, he called me twice, and he was like, "What the fuck? I didn't even call you." And like, imagine how can he call me? He needs to go to the app, he needs to press on my name, and needs to press on the call. And he called me twice, but without like explanation who the fuck was calling.
And it
Yeah,
happened for me
It
once
happened to him
yesterday.
as well. Yeah, he
I
was
was-
calling me. Everyone's
Yeah,
calling me like, what the
From
fuck?
the pocket,
Hajimaru, why
I
are
was
people
listening
wanting-
music.
Like, what the fuck? Maybe
You were
it's
listening
true,
to
you
music?
know, No, he wasn't. I don't know, with Mitchell as well. Like, he was like, well, I
Vytrenis,
was
were
like,
you listening to music?
Yeah, I was listening to music, and I heard that it's calling. You know, I'm like, what the fuck? I took my phone out of my pocket, and it was calling Armando's messenger. Like,
That
yeah,
he's a magnet for calls. Like today, I was
Magnet
working
calls.
and someone wanted to call me, right, Hajimaru? What the fuck?
yeah, I called him. Just wanted to double check if we are doing podcast,
Yeah.
everything on the, you know,
Because
on the
we're
track, on the track.
yes, everything on track.
We are on the same boat.
We are sorry for the last week. We're supposed to have an episode last week, and then it was supposed to be Monday, but it's today. So guys, feel free to enjoy the show.
the technical difficulties.
Technical difficulties hard, guys. If it would be
It's-
easier, everyone would do it, right?
we really wanted to do it, but it was not up to us. It was atomic particles.
Exactly.
Atomic
Yeah.
particles.
For space,
It was-
space particles, aliens.
Things.
Technically, could be aliens, but that's another conversation.
Aliens.
So
Yeah, it's
that,
crazy.
there's a topic that I actually want to hear your opinions. You know that Jeff Bezos and Elon Musk and all those and the Virgin guy, they are trying to go to space and Mars and shit like this. What is your opinion on the billions spent on space travel and developing of space travel, when there's like little kids dying from hunger in Africa and stuff like this?
It's his
Go.
money, right?
Well, the funny part, I can tell. The first thing, maybe he wants to go to space to meet aliens, to sell them some of this Tesla shares.
Big brain. That's big brain stuff.
When he goes to space and aliens waiting with the contract of buying 20% of Tesla shares, like
I
with
win.
alien hands.
Making
gonna
billions.
gonna buy all the bitcoins and pay in what? In what
Me-
aliens can pay?
Gold,
Meteors.
titanium, meteors. Yeah.
Or alien slaves? That would be cool.
Oh fuck. That's a callback to last episode when we were trying to replicate people and like selling them a slave agreement. Last podcast we were talking about
Yeah,
it.
it's crazy how like people like Apple, they design in US and all the people in those poorer countries they're making,
They're
or
making the
in
parts.
China, factories in
Yeah,
China, yeah,
but
or in India. It's just crazy.
it's
The work labor is cheap.
it's business. Like if they wouldn't work at Apple, they would work at somewhere else for $1 per day. It's like if they want normal money, they have to work in a different country where the wages are different. In
And
Yeah.
that country,
where
in
you
that
live.
country, everyone is getting this amount of money with that amount of work. You work at Apple, you can probably work in a rice field for the same money. That's
Yeah.
how
Welcome
I
to the rice
imagine.
fields. That guy.
Because they don't go enslave someone, the people they are coming and working. And
Yes,
they
yes,
have
yes.
like if something happens at work, they getting like 50 grand, and that's why they have nets. No, I don't know.
Yeah, like in a couple of countries in Africa, when $1 a day, you it's an increase in wealth, a serious increase in wealth. But if you try to live in a Western country with €1 a day, it's rough.
Yeah,
It's different, yeah. It's different conditions. I saw a documentary once that the Bill Gates Foundation, I think, they were trying to reach the most like wild tribes in Africa and shit like this, and they were trying to, instead of giving them the money won't do them any good, but like giving them bicycles and stuff like this, they could actually work faster and travel between places faster and do their jobs easier because if you give them money, there's no point to it. They can do anything with it in some places. So the increases
Yeah.
in wealth, it needs to be like progressive.
Yeah, you can buy
Yeah,
cars for them, like washing machines, some technology.
yeah,
But
but
yeah, like
then you
Lamborghini.
have a problem where they'll get the electricity. The infrastructure needs to be built first.
too poor.
Yeah, there are a couple of places like this.
You
They
build
can send
wooden
them batteries.
windmill.
Yeah, yeah. That's why I was saying the first step they were doing is like distributing bicycles because bicycles it's like you don't need electricity, you don't need jack shit. But it's faster to travel from X to Y distance. Yeah, there's a couple of
Like
that.
Egypt and those African countries, yeah, they have like solar flares on the houses. Probably they don't, I don't know. They heat the water on the top of what? Their house.
Yeah, but that's like rich people.
There's different level of
Yeah,
poverty. You know.
there's some level that there are people
Yeah.
that are really wealthy in those countries, but most of the population is like
Yeah.
another level of
So
poor.
like some of the countries we can't talk about because we're gonna get flagged.
Yes,
Ah, yeah, remember he
you
told
can't.
me about that. The one WWE fighter. He said
No, no, no,
something about,
no, no, no. I have no clue. But
So
there are some places
John
where
it
you
was John Cena, but like we shouldn't talk. Yeah.
no clue.
It's just
Actually, no
crazy.
clue.
Yeah,
well,
yeah.
he just
Without told me. Yeah, but
he acknowledged Taiwan as a country in one of the interviews. So then he went in China and apologized in Chinese that he was
Yeah,
tired, yeah, and
yeah.
stuff like
It
that.
was foggy in the head. Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
The
well, imagine
Chinese government in his back, like
you tell something. Yeah,
No, it's
unnecessary
a,
on stream.
it's money. It's money. It's all about
Yeah,
money. You
that as
know
well.
that thing. I think like most of the money from entertainment, those artists, we are getting a lot of money from China. Movies,
They are
especially,
huge.
especially.
Even
Yeah.
League of Legends, all the teams,
Yep,
they're
yep, yep.
like crazy.
Big money, big money.
In London, there's like internet cafes. They're called Wayo. They're about Chinese, bro. Most likely Chinese. There's like, it's all about money.
Yeah, yeah. That's the main issue with China. They have too much money. They can do whatever the fuck they want. So if you want to expand on that market, because they're like three shitload of people, it's a lot of eyes that you can sell to.
Everyone knew China like while ago, like a country that makes cheap shit,
Yeah.
and they progress, you know, and now we make everything
They have a
from med
strong ass
from
middle
med
class.
from medicine, like they supply almost the whole world now on
Looked at
everything.
the masks for this virus,
Yeah.
and everyone was like, not respecting them, but
No, you have to respect them.
yeah.
Because as you guys were saying, they started with like the being the manufacturer of the world, and then they accumulated wealth and influence, and they upgraded their trading routes, and then when the middle class and the lower class started to demand more rights, they had to give it to them because people would stop working. So now the medium wage in China is like actually really high compared to most other countries, and they started to export the basic manufacture to like India and Africa. That's why they
So
are
if
investing.
I ever said anything wrong about China, I would like to apologize.
Same.
And
I like to
maybe
apologize as
I'm
well.
maybe
sorry. I'm
my
sorry, overlords.
maybe next time my next job gonna be in China. Yeah?
Not in maybe not in China, but owned by China. In Portugal, they
No,
own
No,
like
no.
he,
shitload of
he
companies.
already knows how to eat noodles with chopsticks, so go for it.
Oh, you're halfway there,
What
dude.
achievement?
Halfway there. Nice.
If I
Yeah.
would go to China, I would already be taller than most of the
But
Chinese.
but he doesn't like rice. That's the problem.
You don't write. Wait. This is important. Why don't you like rice? It's like
Yeah, I
Uh,
wanna
the
know
the
as well.
the
it's
simplest
not
food
it's
ever.
not
I
like
love rice.
it's not like I don't like the taste. It's just I have problem with rice. Like I can eat it, but I don't want it. I don't want rice.
That's a huge statement to make.
Like and
Yeah,
risotto,
it,
like rice
it
with like a little like juicy shit and mushrooms and shit and stuff like this. Have you ever
That
tried
one,
it?
I mean it can be done nice. I'm not saying that I don't like the taste, but just if I have something else, other option, I will take other options. I will
potato.
never,
Okay.
I will never ever get rice in a restaurant. Like it's stupid. It can't be like a
Dude,
good
Why?
idea to get
there
unless
are
it's
some plates
sushi.
with rice that, dude, what the fuck?
Yeah, rice is on a side,
Paella?
like got
Oh,
chicken curry, yeah.
chicken curry. Okay.
But it's again, you eating rice, like I don't know.
I know. I like Chinese rice, egg fried rice.
Oh,
Or
with fried. Oh,
it's
yeah,
insane,
yep,
insane, man.
yep.
I
And like
like sushi.
rice pasta, ricey pasta, sushi
Yeah,
as well.
sushi is good.
Sushi is rice. What?
Oh, I
Well, not
remember
technically, but
we were like, oh, when we made sushi, man. Oh, wasn't so
Yeah,
good.
it was good.
He
Come on.
liked it. I didn't. Oh, I didn't like
why?
it.
Why not? Why not?
Oh,
Too sour? Or
great.
what happened with the sushi?
Uh, I had a lot of
No, the rice.
salmon. No. I had a lot of salmon, and I salted it. How you call that process when you keep it
Yes,
in salt for a few days?
in salt.
Yeah, well, you have to keep it 24 hours. like a fillet of fresh salmon, you know,
The
and we
the
and we we
okay.
bought a big one, like I don't know, big piece, you know.
Yes, yes, yes. I did
And
it one time as well.
yeah, and I kept it like for a couple of days, and it was way too salty. Yeah,
You like make
but
like
it was
salty
first
fish.
time I tried.
Salty.
I didn't know that if I'm gonna keep
Like
longer, it's
bacalhau.
gonna be
Like bacalhau. It was like exactly bacalhau the salmon. Wow. What
bacalhau.
Jesus, man. Nah,
bacalhau is
I'm
like
not saying nothing. I'm not
codfish?
saying anything up.
Yeah,
Cod,
bacalhau
yeah.
is codfish. Bacalhau is like we cook it like it's traditional dish in Portugal, but it also means another
And
stuff
salt.
as a
Bacalhau.
slur. Yes, I'll tell you later off stream what bacalhau means in a slurry manner. Um,
But bacalhau.
Slutty
So
man.
if I call a lady
Slutty man.
bacalhau, well, she's probably not a lady. If I call her
i-
bacalhau,
yeah, if it's a Portuguese girl and you tell her give me your bacalhau, it won't go good for you.
bacalhau.
Give me your
Yeah,
bacalhau. People actually
just
say that? Really?
if
Give
Give
they,
me
me
your
they
your
want to be
bacalhau?
like nasty and like no, mostly in a jokey matter, not, not in a
So
serious conversation.
what does it mean exactly?
But
Codfish.
codfish as a with salt. That's bacalhau when we cook it in Portugal. With you have to conserve it with salt. You salt it first, like for a couple of months
No,
even.
that in salt. What does it mean?
Huh?
That in salt, bacalhau. Like if you say
Bacalhau
it like
it's koi fish. Okay, it's koi fish
I'm not
preserved
talking
in
about
salt.
fish. I'm not talking about fish.
Yeah, but listen to me. It has a very distinct smell. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, you can get it now, right?
You can smell the ocean.
The nasty ocean maybe.
Nasty
Nasty
ocean.
smells maybe something somewhere.
So it's like you asking for a nasty smell. Give me nasty smell.
It's like saying you have something that smells bad. Let me get it. Some, okay.
Good, good.
Let's
Someone's
move
sleeping on
on.
sofa today.
Yeah. Let's. Yeah, I'm sleeping on the sofa. Let's move on, please. Okay. So guys,
I'm
apart from
working with a lot of Portuguese people, and it's gonna be a
thanks,
good
please.
joke tomorrow at work.
Remember, the line is give me your bacalhau, or
Give me
can
your
I taste
bacalhau.
your bacalhau? That is even
Okay.
worse. Like, just you'll
Oh,
be dead. You are dead. You are dead from that point on.
no, but I'm not gonna say it to the lady. It's not
No,
good.
please don't do that. You'll get like that sexual harassment.
Bacalhau.
Yep. So just saying
But
it out loud.
how about my freedom of speech? And behind that, there is a person who is trying to make her laugh.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. Like appreciate me, carry me on your shoulders. Yeah.
Yeah, you try that. You
And
see how it works for you. Then you then you tell me.
yeah.
Next stream, that word you taught me last stream was like, I tried it. How did it go?
N-
The police came up
Nah,
to me.
next podcast I'm doing with no teeth and broken nose.
Yeah. What happened?
Yeah.
There was some Portuguese guy who came up to me.
I would lie.
Oh
I would
shit!
say I fell. I
Wait,
fell.
it wasn't me.
Jesus Christ.
Just tell it you read it somewhere and it meant something different. Oh fuck.
No, I'm not gonna say it. Come on, I need to be
Yeah.
professional.
Yeah.
I'm working in the office.
Actually,
keep your
wanted
post.
to ask you guys something. Like, it's about
go.
the weather. Like, I want to talk about this topic. Do you guys think that the seasons are shifting? Because now, have you like realized in these couple years that winters are not cold and like starts snowing in March or May, sometimes even April's like
Yep.
raining with like snowy rain. It's like, and I
We are
was
in
like,
different countries, so
even like
but yeah.
maybe in 10 years, like in summer it's gonna rain like now in UK. It's like, and September is probably still gonna be hot. Like maybe summer is still moving towards autumn, and autumn going towards, and then maybe we in the future will change months. I don't know.
That's a feeling I'm
What do you
having in
guys?
Portugal as well.
What
So,
do you
but you
guys
guys, you
think?
guys talk about London.
Yeah, in London it's been like crazy. But even Lithuania is like, you go Christmas, like 10, 15 years ago, you go Christmas and it's like snow everywhere. You make snowman. Now you go, it's empty. It's like no snow at all. It's crazy.
Fuck.
Have you ever heard about global warming, Armando?
Yeah.
I don't know if you heard about it.
So it's basically it gets warmer. So in the winter it's not like in 15 years. But, yeah.
I don't know if you heard about
Yeah,
it.
yeah, but still like sometimes,
And it's everywhere. Global
everywhere.
warming.
Yeah.
No, but in
So it's
Portugal, I have the same feeling because back when I was little in September, like it was already cold or starting to get really cold, and
Mm.
now it's like the continuation of summer, like August and September. It's like the summer that used to be like June, July, and August here. It's shifting forward, from my perception. So yeah, I see where you're coming from, and it seems like the winters are not as cold, but it's raining more here than I remembered.
well, North Poles are changing, yeah, after like I don't know, 20,000 years.
Yeah, the
They are
magnetic.
switching
Yeah,
magnetic poles,
yeah,
yeah. Yeah,
could
so
have
that
something
one is
to do with it.
changing as well.
Global warming. Good.
Plus rubbish in the ocean, that doesn't help as well.
I don't know if you guys know it, but in the Pacific Ocean, there's like a gigantic island made purely out of trash,
Yeah,
plastic.
I know that.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
It's
Perfection.
like the size like
And the
France,
companies
maybe bigger.
who and the companies who made it, they were like,
It's a new
They
world
are
to explore.
they are crying in their Ferraris, yeah, right. Like
they're building New Atlantis.
That's why they're trying to get out. They're building the spaceships.
They're like, fuck
And like,
this shit.
fuck
We go,
you.
we're gonna fly.
we're gonna
Fly
make
to the moon, let this,
find new planet.
fly like a bird. Let the spirit carry me. Fly. You know that song?
Hajimaru with a new album next month.
No, actually,
But
without us made like a cool song. We were like mixing outside now. So nice.
Uh,
Cool.
it's not like I made, but I made the rhythm on my tablet. Those hard bass Russian suka blat songs.
yes, yes,
Do you
yes, I do.
know? Yeah.
Go go go.
So I was listening at work that beat, and I was thinking it sounds pretty easy. So I
I don't.
started to make, and I can play it actually because
Go. Yeah, yeah.
there's no copyright.
Yeah, about
Yeah.
copyrights.
No,
Our
will
intro
we
gave me a
be
lot
able?
of work. Fuck this.
Yeah,
Will
and I'm gonna pull down I'm gonna pull down this podcast because of my music.
Oh, you're gonna copyright your own.
Own podcast.
Oh yeah.
after 20 years we get sued for like playing without a song. Thought was gonna text us and say, "Hey, Mandas, you remember that second podcast we did it 20 years ago? Like, you have
Get
to remove
fucked.
that song. Get fucked. You have to
You
remove the song the one you were playing,
you owe me
and
money now.
you owe me money now."
Pay up.
And I would be like, "Yeah, you played it, not me.
Go go go. But put the
You
song. Put the song.
All right, so there's the first sound, which is the most important.
will we be able
Wait,
to hear? I don't
Maybe.
think
let's go try. Can you hear something?
no.
Nope.
Nothing at all.
No. Put it closer to your headphones.
Well, that's gonna look weird, man.
Nothing. No, it's in your
No,
headphones. I think.
Ah,
For
let's
real?
leave it.
Let's like make a moment of silence now. So you
Alright.
send me the music, and I'll add it to the VOD.
How about now?
Nope, nothing.
Can you save the song and send it to him?
No, I need to arrange. I just made it. It's like all the layers,
Oh, okay,
playing
okay,
it
okay, okay, okay.
at the same time, so it's not arranged. So I could like just play and mix, but for some reason you can't hear it, and it's weird.
Hmm.
Like,
So, Vytrenis song to be announced. Next stream will show it.
Yeah, we can play next stream. It's fine.
The
let's make
arrangements need to be done.
let's make the whole music video.
We can do it. Just tell
I
me
got
how.
I got new MacBook.
ma-
I
You
I, I
know,
want to try everything now.
you know,
I want to try Logic and as well
there's
that.
actually like we sometimes watched like without us this guy in Lithuania. It's called Vaidotas, and they were doing like three guys, and they do like challenges, like they make music video or they make a song, and we could do as well like something, like decide to create something like nothing too hard, and we could then show on stream. It'd be
Oh, I
cool.
would I would like it. I like creative stuff, so I can make music, edit videos, and
Like you
yeah.
can make some video. I don't know. I would lose like
I don't know that, man.
I'll make a
Intro,
make a song.
yeah. The box.
I have more
Yeah.
clips from that Panda starting that I can edit.
Hmm. You can film a video when you're dancing, for example. And who
Yeah, that
dances
that
more
that w-
funny?
that w- that wouldn't be a nice a thing that was good to see. Me dancing. That's not a nice experience for anyone involved. It's
But
traumatic.
exposure, if you're gonna do it, if it's gonna be bad, make sure that it's the worst. Then, you know.
No, 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 no. It depends.
Challenge accept.
I don't even need to try to look bad. It just happens. It's free flowing.
Free flow.
I tried this new setup to change stuff out of place, but it's getting hard to get accustomed to.
I didn't see last time.
Yeah, because the program was like bugging out. It's an experience every time. Streaming
Yeah.
and editing stuff. It's like there's a new challenge every day.
So you
How did you
compress
decide?
audio on a
What?
on a podcast? Do you compress audio on a podcast?
No.
No.
I just
Okay.
do the normal audio. I don't even change anything.
How did
Like
you how did you decide like and how did you learn all these editing and making things just from
dude,
YouTube everything?
you just go for it and fuck it and learn from it while you're doing it.
Yeah. Look, you wanna edit video? You have an idea. I need to cut here. If you don't know how to cut, you go on YouTube and learn how to cut.
Yeah.
And when the next thing you need to learn, you go and learn like that, and that's it.
It's step
That's
by
how
step.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not like you watch one video and okay, now I can make music videos.
Everything. Yeah. No, you do one time, it sucks. You do second time, there's a problem you didn't foresee, and then you do the third, and at the 10th time, maybe you do it properly. But it's an experience.
Yeah. You just do until it's done properly.
Like the webcam, you guys can see me now. Not talking to the people on stream, but Aji and
Yeah.
Vytrenis, you guys can see me, but it wasn't working before. I tried it again and again, multiple times, and the only way I could get this to work was by closing the OBS, the streaming program first,
Mhm.
then video streaming on Discord, and then pulling the streaming software on top. And then it was okay. But if I'm streaming, if I have the streaming program up and I try to open up the webcam on Discord, it just Discord says no, I don't want to work.
I'm looking for the ways how to connect my phone's camera as a webcam to my laptop.
Yeah, the podcast I have in Portuguese about that game Ashes of Creation. We managed to do that with two of our members last program last Friday. Mitchell Colonage
I
and Nuno Pitbull. They were able to do that. They connected
I
through
did
through
it.
USB.
Yeah, I did it with some app,
Mm-hmm.
and it works, and it's even wireless, and good quality, everything. But for some reason, you can't. Well, you can't change a video source on some of the software, on
Oh,
some
really?
apps. For example, it didn't work with a FaceTime.
Oh, weird.
Man,
That's weird.
I just checked the your last podcast when you were talking, and Nuno looks like really like terrorist. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, Nuno's a terrorist. He's a Portuguese terrorist.
Uh,
They're all Portuguese
Mitchell looks
terrorists.
so like chubby.
Yeah, Mitchell was like he
So funny.
inspired me to do this haircut because we all met like in person in Nvidia's house like 2 or 3 weeks, 3 weeks ago I think. We were there for like lunch and it was nice. And Mitchell was there as well because he's like Nvidia's neighbor. Um, and he had
Yeah.
like this sick haircut. He had zero hair, and I was like, Mitchell, you inspire me. I'll do the same. And then this happened.
So you had different hair on your last podcast as well.
Yep,
Okay.
I
Yeah.
had longer hair, but then I cut it out thanks to that bastard.
Me too. I was like yesterday working, and my hair were falling on my eyes.
You're
Because if
like,
I don't
fuck this
put
shit.
anything, like any like wax or any kind of shit, then it's like messy. Like it's impossible. So I was impulsive. I just went and said everything number two.
Meow.
Yeah.
Yep, I know the feeling.
And I feel better. Like I feel much better.
Yeah, it's summer. It's lighter. It's warmer, or colder,
Really?
I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's hot, hot, hot,
And
hot, hot, hot.
how it happens to me is I went to the bathroom. I was like, Mitchell inspired me. I went to my hair. I looked at my hair cutter. I have a machine, and I was like, yeah, and I cleaned it all off.
Three
Peace.
men sitting talking about haircuts. How gay is that?
No. It's metrosexual. It's different. That's the
Why are you
Okay.
gay?
Very gay.
Panda also took off his cap.
Uh,
Oh,
couple days ago, there was in Lithuania, in Kaunas, like every year they organize this parade, Pride, I don't know,
okay.
Pride. So yeah,
Parade,
you're
I
walking
think.
on Freedom Avenue, and there people were like, going there making trouble. It's like every year, the same.
What the
They
gay
can,
pride parade?
yeah, the normal like people they get upset because they start like, oh, why only they can do these things, like we don't do things for normal people, and then like they go to fight, they call them bad words, and it's like every year it's the same, and like you know it's just some countries like in London is normal, but like
Yeah,
here in our country it's just most of countries they still don't like them, but like
there
you
will
know
be always
that's
people that argue with that kind of
yeah,
stuff. But
just making trouble out of nowhere. It's like
that point,
ridiculous.
that why are they manifesting or doing a parade or on something? Why don't straight people do it? Why don't white people do it? That's the kind of
Yeah,
argument that it's just it's dumb. That's dumb because they have there's some rights that they don't have. There's discrimination that they are subject to, and there are some like it's like
like Black Lives Matter as well, but like it's still
white
different.
lives matter. Of course, it's different. They are discriminated. Of course, they have an higher incidence of some types of stuff due to external factors, but it's a reality. But they need to fight for equal freedom, for equal rights, same as women and the labor laws and shit like this. It's the same. In Portugal, gay couples can adopt now, that they can get married, but that wasn't true a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
And those kinds of rights, someone needs to fight for them to be able to get them if they want. They could choose to not want.
Yeah.
Vytrenis is like suspiciously silent about this. He's like
No.
standing straight.
Wait, was it yesterday when we were walking and we were like, basically a couple days ago he bought a Mac for himself, and
Yeah.
then I was like, I'm gonna buy maybe myself as well, and I'm SEMA student, and have Totum car, but without us also studying law, and
Yeah.
imagine you go to the shop and because he bought it already, then he goes back again and says, I wanna buy, and then he says like all the paperwork. He's a student, they apply the student discount and everything, and then like they put the card machine and I go there and I pay. It's for me. Imagine
Dude,
like what
what? Why
the
not?
waiter will be, what the fuck? What did
No,
I do? And then the lady gets fired for that.
In general, it's not their business who is paying,
exactly. You could
It's
be
my
lending him
laptop.
money.
It's not your business who is
Nope.
paying. It's for me, Yeah. So what we can do for that?
You could
Nothing.
do
And
this. Yeah.
yeah, and that's like, and worst case scenario, we're not gonna sell it.
Yeah.
We're not gonna put you in a jail. So, and
Uh,
why be scared? Even try to do that kind of shit. I don't get it.
Just go for it. The worst that can happen is they say, no, go scam another one. And yeah, you go like, okay, I'll go away.
Yeah.
Well, nice joke.
Uh,
If anyone asks you, say like, I'm lending him the money. He'll pay me later.
we're gonna take you to the
In natura.
bathroom and right.
Yeah. Natura. Oh shit. Oh fuck. No, but that's that. Listen. If there are programs and there are discounts that you're like entitled to because either you're a student, you're I don't know. You should take advantage of them. Not try to not exploit the system, but like if he has access to a student discount, just go for it. What?
Yeah. And
Of course.
there is another way that he would transfer me money and I would pay from my
Yeah,
bank
exactly.
account.
What the
But
fuck?
I think this way is more fun.
Yeah, you go
Yeah,
there. Yeah,
It's funny.
Just
You-
to see the reactions. But no one would care. It's just in our
No,
heads.
probably
We are
won't.
so important, that we would pay and everything would be all right.
There's like a nickel to them that they
Or
don't give
imagine,
a fuck.
imagine you go to a restaurant, you sit, and you watch some table, another table. The waitress goes to that table. There's like 3 people eating something, for example. The waitress takes the order, and she comes, and you are like, hey, come to me. She comes, and you ask her like, what did they order? You bring to my table, and I pay you extra, like some amount of money. And do you think she would go for it or no?
So you come together.
No,
No.
you're like random guy. But would be funny, no?
Uh,
Ugh.
I don't know if there would be anyone. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if there is anyone that would
But
take that offer.
if you are the waiter, would you do it? But you get like
I don't know, dude. You'll get
100
fired on the spot.
Wait, say it again. I wasn't paying too much
you
attention.
go to a restaurant,
Yeah.
you sit like some table,
Yeah.
and you find some table, like any table,
Oh,
random
fuck.
table, choose like that one, and
Yeah.
like you watch the waitress goes there, takes the order, and then she walks away, and you call her like, hey, come, or like you go to her and say, look, what did that table order? You bring to me, and I pay for it. I will eat it, and I'll pay you extra.
So you
Like-
basically order the same thing and giving
No,
her a
no,
tip.
but
No,
but
you-
that
They don't
table,
get it. They don't get
they
it.
don't get it. The table doesn't get that food. It goes to you.
Well, depends how much money they offer. Like in the first place, you are a
100,
waiter. So,
100
yeah,
euro.
if you need 100 euros, you can go and work as a waiter in different places.
Yeah,
But
Yeah,
then,
you
like
take the money and
after
leave.
half an hour, you need to go to that table, and when they'll ask you, "Where's your food? Where's my food?" You tell them that you took to the to the other guy.
Oh yeah, yeah. Because I was like creating a scenario in my head. Like you would tell them, oh, there was something wrong with your food and stuff like this. But yeah, no, that way you'll get fired 100%.
Or you could say like, "Oh, I was already taking your food here, and I accidentally spit in it, so I took it back."
Yeah, something like that. You can make an excuse. But if you need to tell
Yeah.
them, oh, listen, I was supposed to bring you the food, but the other guy paid double, so I gave it to them.
Yeah, you need to
Oh,
tell
dude,
to
no,
them.
no, you're fired on the
No,
spot.
you
My,
would
my,
have to
my,
own
my
it.
reaction would be
Nice.
nice.
Yeah. You
That
say
happens.
it was just one plate
Like,
left,
I
and
would
I
be
I
super
gave it who
hungry.
had more money.
If I would be super hungry, I would be
Yeah,
upset.
I don't think that it would be worth it.
Imagine the guy stand up and slap you.
In Portugal, you probably get hit in the face if that happens.
Really?
Oof. Yeah, it depends on the place, but yeah, mostly.
It depends also who you are. You're
Yeah,
gonna just start to shout, "Oh, this is unacceptable. This is blah blah blah," and you're gonna get fired, and that's it,
yeah,
right?
probably yes.
And you're
It's
gonna
not
give
worth it. Not for
bad
100
comment.
euros. 10,000 euros, maybe. You got
Maybe
100,
10
Fuck
maybe
10,000 euros for sure,
for sure.
for sure.
Fuck
for
it.
sure.
I would
Film
Fuck.
it,
go the
post it on YouTube.
second time, take again order, and again I wouldn't bring it. 10,000. You joking? If
Oh,
not, I can
this.
change the job. I can just change the country with this much money, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. Actually, you have a point.
Right?
Oh, for this.
Crazy.
Ah,
10,000. Whoa,
yeah,
that's
yeah. 10,000 is pushing it. For 10,000, you would do like a lot of stuff.
well, you can be smart or you can be stupid with this much money,
Or imagine you have a restaurant
Yeah.
and like you open till from like lunchtime till 10 or 9, and then you close and you open as a strip club. You get girls starting dance on the poles.
Why don't you do both? A strip club with restaurant.
No, but strip club should be at evening.
Let's say you don't have enough space.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and in the evenings you kind of, as well, chef in a heart, and you or like to cook for kids as well. So it's not appropriate.
I have another question. Would you eat on that on that spot? Would you go there
Eat,
to eat
eat a stripper or eat a food?
the food? The food. The stripper, you don't have health problems.
Mm, yeah, why? If the food is good, why not?
It's on the plate.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Would you
and what?
would you trust a plate of a restaurant that you know was a strip club?
I imagine that we, put all the plates somewhere,
Mm-hmm.
and they don't dance on the plates, right? But oh, they don't have space.
Yeah.
But imagine they make good food.
Oh, then fuck it. You risk it. Good food
Fuck
is
it.
you always risk it. Fuck
Fuck.
it.
Fuck.
It doesn't matter what. Everything else you can
Every
treat.
every second meal has syphilis.
So McDonald's is he's saying McDonald's is better than eating some food at a strip club?
If it's a normal food, I would risk it on McDonald's.
It's
McDonald's is
something.
good, but
Sometimes I get sick when I eat. It's like, oh man, crazy.
it's
Uh, Talking about McDonald's, I had
yeah,
a
yeah,
muffin today.
yeah,
Called hot chocolate, hash brown.
yeah. Was it good?
I didn't like the meat.
Ah, fuck.
I eat just with bacon on egg. It's nice.
Oh yeah, that's the stuff. No,
I think
that
that's the good stuff. Yeah.
I haven't eaten like regular McDonald's in like quite some time. I need to order with without gluten
They
because
have
I'm intolerant.
beer. They have beer, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. I know in
Beer?
Portugal they have beer in McDonald's. Yeah.
yeah. It's
In
like
UK
usual.
no.
You have beer everywhere, dude. What? In Portugal, you like to go to a vending machine, they'll have beer. Every single place.
€2. Here, my son.
€2? No,
Fuck.
that's too expensive. Yeah,
And
Sneaky's right.
when if alcohol is so accessible,
Yeah,
do country has a problem with alcohol or not really?
yeah, of course. We're full
Like
of drunks.
a huge problem.
Lithuania has more, I
Older
guess.
older people, they yeah. It's not really recognizable as a problem because yeah, people get older people go to the like tashkas, like we spoke last episode. The older people go to tashkas in their villages, little villages, and people like get drunk. It with like tinto is like black wine, huh? Brown wine. I don't know. It's like with black grapes. You do the wine.
Mhm.
It's like regular wine. It's like tinto, red wine. Yeah, exactly. Red wine in Portugal is like the most regular one. People get drunk off of that. Drink like at the moment they get off work. In Portugal, there used to be like a tradition in the villages at the breakfast. The breakfast of the other people were like a bowl of red wine with bread and sugar. That was their breakfast to get energy for working on land.
Yeah, so that's how most of the people everywhere in the world did. They were like to get calories, they were drinking alcohol.
Yep.
It's most of the time beer or whatever, whatever is available. Because just didn't have a meal.
Yeah.
So that's like alcohol is in our blood, all our blood.
I'm checking now liters per alcohol per year.
Yeah.
Lithuania was in 2016 at first place.
Lithuania,
now-
you guys win.
No, but now we have only it's actually high 18.9. So Portugal has 17.8. Yeah, so we're like
Oh, yeah,
same.
close. Yeah. So yeah,
We
The
are
reality-
winning at
We-
being
we-
better
we-
drunks.
But now like they changed because you can only buy alcohol until 7 or 8. And
really?
on Sundays you can only buy until 3 o'clock. After that time you cannot buy more.
Nothing like that in Portugal. Like you can get drinks until you like fall on the ground and
Here
die.
it's the same. You can drink until you want, whatever.
There was some
Yeah.
restrictions during COVID, but now they're lifted. So people,
Drink with the mask.
yeah, no, you couldn't sell them past 8 o'clock in the afternoon and shit like this. But when supermarkets couldn't sell alcohol, when bars were closed, coffees were closed in Portugal, do you know where people would go to get drunk? Do you have any guess?
Wait, so what was closed? Bars?
Everything, every fucking spot was closed, and people were still in the streets getting drunk. Do you know where they were getting their alcohol?
Vineyards?
Nope.
That place, Tashka, right?
Nope. Closed. They were closed.
Beach?
Fucking gas stations. People were making parties at gas stations, buying alcohol and cigarettes.
Seriously?
Yes, people were making fucking partying gas stations in Portugal at 2 a.m. in the morning.
So gas stations are allowed to
Gasoline.
sell?
Yes, they were allowed to sell all the things. So people were like making parties in gas stations. Oh fuck.
Holy shit. Gas stations were making fortune.
Yeah,
And
fortune.
probably
Yeah.
they were selling like some sandwiches or like something to eat.
Everything. Yeah, and chips and stuff like this. Yeah.
Cheap labor.
Yep, they are not dumb. They were like I know a story that there was a place in south of Portugal that even the police were they knew that those kind of things were forbidden past certain hours, but there was a spot that was open and people went there to do parties and shit and drink alcohol, and the police. I know this from a source that policemen on the area knew about this and they went there to buy cigarettes as well, and they didn't
Look,
find them or
I
anything.
think they are humans as well, and they understand that some of the laws are kind of stupid, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're getting too many complaints, you know, you can go do something about it. But if not, like, yeah, like people gonna get somewhere else, like, you know.
Yeah.
And
The
maybe
other
that police guy needs some stuff from that, you
the other
know,
day
gas
we were
station as well.
the other day we were walking and we went to Nando's. You know Nando's, Portuguese food.
It's
You
a
have in
restaurant there.
Portugal. Yeah, Nando's. You have
Nando's.
in
I have no clue. No clue where.
So they
Let me
do
check.
like
Let me check.
Portuguese restaurant. They do like grilled chicken and everything. And then we saw like a police van coming, and the policeman went to grab takeaway. You know, it's like yeah, they're normal people
Cool.
as well. You know, they eat like food. So about the gas stations, I remember Lithuania. Then you could get like a submarine. I don't know if we call submarine, but like sub sandwich, like, and
Yeah,
it's
yeah, yeah.
like with bread and lettuce, and you can choose chicken, pork, or whatever, and they put in microwave for you. You know, like oh, it's like you go and you eat straight. So good, man. Really
I'm
nice.
checking Nando's. Nando's we have here, but that is not that common.
It's like Portuguese chicken, grilled chicken. They
Oh,
do make burgers. It's nice.
do
You
you
can
like
choose like
that kind of chicken? I didn't know that kind of the chicken
peri peri
wasn't.
sauce, peri peri
Yeah,
salt on chips. Yeah, yeah. I really like it. I got
that
Nando's card.
that kind of chicken is originated from Angola. It's not from
And
Portugal. We
we
imported
got
it from
like
Angola.
yeah, and we got like salad, cashew. We got some feta cheese with butternut squash and
Oh,
lentils, or I don't know what's that.
lentils. Yeah.
Yeah, then peri
And
chips
you
and
disappointed me
rice.
with getting rice as well.
Back to
Fucking great.
rice. Yeah, but
Everything
very
was
spicy
good
rice, man.
except
Spicy
rice.
rice. I like rice, man. Come on.
Black beans. Did they have black beans with rice? It's amazing.
No, they don't have that.
You guys need to try it. Black rice. That's for Vytrenis is like a nightmare. It's regular rice, and you do the sauce with black beans and with bacon,
Oh,
and then dude, you'll cry. And then you sprinkle on top with like mandioca. Mandioca is like a Brazilian like
hot sauce?
no, it's like fuck farinha. How do you say it?
Mandioca sauce?
No, it's not sauce. It's like flour. Yeah, exactly. Thank you. It's like flour with a type of vegetable. Mandioca. You sprinkled on top. It's like criminal. Oh, and by
Probably
the way,
would be nice with rice.
yeah,
Are
it's
we
with rice.
live on YouTube or no? We're not
No,
live.
not on YouTube. We're not on YouTube. Nando's is a South African shit. It's not Portuguese. Are you sure?
Is Nando's? Yeah, I think it's Portuguese.
Maybe could be Brazil. I don't know. I ate twice.
It has the Portuguese like roster tip, like the male chicken, the symbol.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Nvidia is saying that it's South African. It's maybe South African.
South Africa. Maybe.
Yeah, good. We checked facts. Now we know South African.
Portuguese is South African. Okay, you're drunk, guy. Go home, guys.
No, not Portuguese.
Portuguese.
Nando's.
It has the
What's
same
the worst
peri.
place?
Wait. I'm reading. It has the same peri flavor that inspired Fernando Duarte to invite his friends Robbie Brosin to a humble Portuguese eatery in the heart of Rosentville, South Africa in 1987. After just one bite of the mouth-watering peri, marinated and braised chicken, they knew it was a taste that had to be shared. It's from their website. Thank you.
Okay.
Of South Africa. Inspired
Yeah.
by Portuguese products. I knew that a Portuguese couldn't make that. I'm sorry. It was a joke. It was an inside joke.
My fact was destroyed.
No, dude, it's called Nando's. Nando's is like a diminutive for Fernando. It's like a Portuguese name. It's pretty common. It has the Portugal symbol. It's o Galo de Barcelos. It's the name of that symbol. Galo de Barcelos. Galo is the Portuguese name for the male chicken. So everything checks out, except it's not owned by Portuguese.
Male chicken.
Oops,
Male chicken.
Whoops.
Is
it's
it
a
a
roaster.
cock? Male.
No, it's a male chicken, a roaster. There
What
could be
male
another
chicken
name.
is a cock, right?
No, it's a roaster.
Rooster.
Yeah, rooster, rooster. Yeah, that's
Same
or
thing.
cock, or cock.
Rooster
Yeah,
or
yeah.
cock.
Or cock.
Cock.
It's the same thing. Yeah,
Cock. Oh,
cock.
woodpecker.
Bangkok. Rooster.
Bangkok.
Yeah.
Bangkok.
It's
Bangkok.
Bangkok.
What's the worst
Dick-in-the-sun.
place you? What's the worst place you ever eaten? Like, have you ever went to a restaurant, like you order something and you're like, you try and like, fucking shit, man.
I
I
actually
know, to
don't
be honest.
remember. There was like a Chinese place I went once, like a buffet.
Ah, yeah, me as well. Me as
And
well.
I went there and I looked at the floor and I saw a cockroach and I left instantly. I was like,
I
nope,
remember
fuck
when
this.
one Chinese and we ordered. I ordered something. Oh, it was so shit. Jesus Christ,
Oh, shitty
remember-
food, yeah.
it was so shit and
Yeah.
expensive. The waiters was like one girl, and like we waited so long, and I don't know. Mine was I couldn't eat. It was so shit, man. Fuck.
I
Just-
remember remember we went to Lithuanian restaurant. They brought me I
yeah,
ordered
yeah.
some mushrooms with potatoes and
Yeah.
some cream, but it was so gooey. I don't know. So I just changed. I ordered something else, something different. And we didn't charge me because you have that kind of right, you know. If you don't like it, you don't have to eat it or pay for it.
Yeah.
In any restaurant, you know.
Yeah, you
just
can always say,
refuse,
no,
like,
fuck it.
I'm not gonna pay or eat this shit, you know. And
Some
that's
people they go, they eat, and they complain like, "Oh, I ordered this."
Yeah.
And
it.
you're
Or they
like,
eat and then it was so shit, and they give bad rating. So don't eat it in the first
And
place,
the-
you know.
And then the plate is empty. that's the way.
Yeah.
I ate like the first bite was disgusting, and I ate everything.
I just
After the
kept
last
going.
Bite,
yeah, yeah.
after the last bite, I felt so bad. I'm like,
But now I feel like
they took me straight to the hospital. Yeah,
Oh.
hospital.
you know.
And what do you guys feel about ramen? There's a question going around.
Oh, I
About
love
what?
ramen.
Ramen.
Hey, there is a how's it called, the Naruto
Yes.
ramen place in London, and all close to Wall Street. Let me just find the
What?
name. We should go
Ramen.
there.
What is ramen?
It's like a bowl with water. I'm joking. With a soup. It's like a soup with like a shit ton of ingredients inside.
Oh yeah.
like-
No, I ate it many times. That's how it's called. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, it's called Uzumaki London.
Uzumaki. Yeah, that's Naruto.
Yeah,
Uzumaki
there's,
London. Let me check.
Yeah, right.
Broth, not
Uzumaki.
soup. It's soup.
They
Fuck you.
do like ramens. Oh, I wanna go there. It looks nice.
Uzumaki ramen.
I'm-
Holy fuck. What is this?
Yeah, it's close to
I'm
St.
getting
Paul's. We
hungry
could
now.
go.
Oh,
We
dude,
same.
don't do this to me.
Same. Getting hungry, man.
Wow. Oh,
Uh,
it actually looks
it's-
amazing.
it's good. It's good.
Oof. Oof. No, I need to close this.
We talked about McDonald's, ramen.
The worst part is I don't have ramen here close to me, so I'll suffer.
In London, it's like, man, it's like the other day we were like getting something to eat, and we were like walking. We were in city center, and we were like, we don't want to spend a lot of money. And then like, I saw it's called Walk to Walk.
Yes,
Like
yes, we
walk
have.
to walk,
Yeah, we have that in
And
Portugal.
I like it because you can go and you choose what kind of noodles you want, egg, udon, rice, whatever, you know. And then you choose what you want as well. You can get from chicken to prawns and broccoli and corn, you know, anything. And your sauce. Like without us went for teriyaki sauce, I went for Bali sauce, and like kind of good, you know. It's like, and you pay like
Tastes
£9.
nice. Yeah.
Yeah,
£9 is what in euros?
yeah.
€9 probably.
No,
But
euros
by
more.
now, yeah, euro.
One
I think it's
point,
more, isn't it?
1 point what? 1.26. One two.
Okay. Yeah, it's close to the value you pay here for
How
in the same place.
many euros is £9?
£1, 117 euros.
Ten
Yeah.
49. 10.49.
According
No,
to
like
Shat.
10.5. But
Can
like they put a lot. Like I couldn't finish.
yeah,
Even
yeah,
the other day,
it's big.
I went to lunch and like I ate half. I couldn't eat. Like fuck, it's a lot.
Yeah,
But it's
walk to walk. It's like
tasty.
a franchise. We have it here as well. It's nice. It's nice.
Yeah. And the
But you,
idea is nice. Idea is nice as well.
yeah,
Like you know, you can you say get restaurant and then you do couple noodles and you get like you know all the ingredients. Depends what you want. You can yeah. Even bacalhau you can put if you want.
oh
And the
shit.
sauce, easy.
That whipped cream. Whipped
Bacala.
cream. No, but
Whipped cream with mushrooms. You can put mushrooms.
cream, mushrooms, bacalhau.
Shiitake. Shiitake mushroom.
That mixture. Holy shit. That is worse than I don't know.
What?
Have you
Shiitake?
tried Canada? Yeah. What the fuck is this? Sh- uh, Nvidia is asking. It has the best ramen in the UK. It's close to Piccadilly Circus. Okay.
What?
How does he know it's the best? Has he been there?
Canada, yeah. Canada, yeah.
Actually, yeah, just wanna meet him, but he's always, "Oh, I'm busy. I have a wedding. Oh, I have this." It's like never have
Yeah,
time.
he's
Play
been
the
there. Like
lineage together, but
he's like a Portuguese. Like he fled to London and he's going to stay there forever.
It's Portuguese place?
No. It's probably Korean on stuff like this.
I don't know. I've been in some places around Piccadilly, but
there's a
I don't
nice
remember names
there's
for
nice
sure.
hot pot place called Handila. It's the best.
Angela.
Andila,
Handilao, close to Leicester Square. Yeah,
Pandilao.
uh,
The fuck is this? No,
Handila.
that's
Is it
dangerous to
the
Google.
one we went? Is it
No,
the
no, no.
one
It's
we?
the other one. Other one.
Yeah, because I thought if it's that one, then you're like saying that it's the best. It's really
It's
not
in
true.
called
They don't
Handilao Hot
even
Pot.
have normal seats. You're sitting on a wooden chair. Your
Oh,
ass
there's one
started.
in Greenwich.
Wait. Oh, it's up again.
It's between Piccadilly and Leicester Square.
What happened? Wait.
Or Trocadero Center.
Oh, okay. He's up.
Yeah.
He's up. I'm sorry. Stream. My PC lagged a bit.
So did you change? You added some SSD or what?
Yeah, because I had like an M2. It's like NVMe SSD. But I had like 25, 256 gigs of space, and it was already full because of the videos and the recording and shit. And so I bought a SSD with 1 TB. But my motherboard,
256, almost nothing.
yeah, I know. But I had like 1 gig, 1 tera HDD, and the SSD it was the disk where the operating system was installed. It had
Yeah.
20, 256 gigs. So I bought
So
one with 1 tera.
what did what
It kept
what did
bugging
your
out.
mom say?
My mom.
You said your mom.
It said my mom. What about my mom?
Yeah, you were finishing some about the SSD and then you said your mom. Maybe just I misheard it.
My mom? I don't think my mom was called for. What the fuck?
He hears what he wants to hear.
Yeah.
And
What? Are you communicating too much with Mitchell? Mitchell has a
Wait,
crush on my
wait.
mom. You should joke about it with him. Clonage like,
Seriously?
yeah.
well,
No.
now I want to see your mom as well.
No. No. You guys get
Oh
off
no
my
no no
mom.
no no no.
No.
Not
You
like
could
this. Oh yeah, you gonna
Oh.
just
show me,
like a
yeah?
friend. She
On
she
stream.
I'll
sounds
clip.
like a nice
I'll clip
person.
this shit and send it to her. Okay, wait a second. Clip it.
She sounds like a nice person. Come on.
Yeah. Mama, let me
Yeah,
check.
it's too late
Facebook.
now.
There you go. Clip it. Ship it. It's done. I have your socials.
Flip it.
We'll keep in touch. Wait.
So basically, yeah, we'll get introduced to your mom.
Yes.
So if I call Portugal, I'm fucked now.
No, but yeah, basically. No. That's the wrong verb. Listen.
Fucked in a what way?
But yeah, that's why I was saying it was the wrong
Doggy
verb.
style.
Let's guys, come on. This is the Panda's Lounge. This is Panda's Lounge. We need to
Oh,
show some.
jeez. You guys
don't
are
know.
crazy.
Hajimaru, when when are you guys coming to Portugal?
Well,
Tomorrow I'm flying back to Lithuania
Yeah.
for a weekend. Yeah, we could actually go to Portugal. Why not? We get beer from McDonald's. First thing we do, get Big Mac and beer
Big Mac and beer, yes.
on my list.
You-
Bacalhau too.
Yep, we'll go to a nice bacalhau place. You guys come to Lisbon. I'm near Lisbon. I'm like 20 minutes away from Lisbon. It's easy.
nice.
It's close.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you go there for holiday?
Where?
Can we get like a boat or something?
Boat.
Can we get a free place to stay and then we can speed it up, like make it very quick. As long as it's cheap, we can come very soon. If it's not, then you have to plan, and it's probably gonna be talking and no one's going anywhere.
I need
Like-
to check.
Yeah, if you go, you have to be like, fuck it.
If it's 20 minutes from the Lisbon, if you live 20 minutes, come on a couple of mattresses and we can stay at your place. It's not like, we're gonna be hanging out at your place. We're just gonna leave our stuff and just come back to sleep.
And just
If
go.
we-
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
We
It's
could
something
get, like,
we
a
need to-
boat.
Why the fucking dude?
And we
I don't live
we
near
be a
the
pilot
ocean.
for one day.
Why
20
we
minutes.
pay if we can not pay,
Exactly, guys. I have my living room. You guys can stay there. It's all Gucci.
There you go. All
It's
Gucci.
easy.
So now let's set the date and just go. We just need tickets. That's all we need.
You need to check the tickets.
Oh, we need to
I
check
have-
review as well.
Wait, I actually
what?
don't know what are the laws in Portugal at the moment from.
Corona.
For Corona. Yeah, I actually don't know. I have no clue.
Probably you need. No, it's the same. Probably you can fly. If you vaccine, you don't need to do anything.
You have
and then
the
you
certificate,
just-
maybe. Let me check. I actually have no
you
clue.
have,
They change
like-
it every day almost.
If you have like vaccine, maybe you just need like pre-departure test, and then
If you
Then
are fully
you-
vaccinated, you don't need to test and you don't need to quarantine, according to Nvidia. But that's from London, right?
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
probably.
He told me that because he has first vaccine, so he needs to still get home and do test as well. And for me, it's the same. I have the kit for day 2 test. When
Oh,
I'm
okay.
gonna fly, I have vaccine, but like I need to do day
You
2
missed the
test.
second dose of the vaccine, or
No, I think he's waiting. Cause no, I didn't miss Nvidia. the Jose.
Oh,
So he.
but
I
he's in
don't know.
London. He's in London as well.
It takes 8 weeks. Maybe he didn't get his.
Oh yes, you're
How
right.
old? How old is he? He's like 35.
Yeah, like 40. No, he's 30.
No,
He's gonna make 30. He'll be 30 this
30.
year. He'll be 30 this year in November. Yeah, he'll be 30 this year in November.
Oh shit. Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
The
Sagres or
old,
Super Bowl? The
the,
question of the street: Sagres or Super Bowl?
the old age is coming to him. How old are you
But
guys? I'm 29, by the way.
I'm 29 as well.
Oh,
I'm 33.
Vytrenis, how is it
He's
to,
gonna
to
be.
hit
He's gonna be
like the 30?
34.
Like Jesus.
It's like, gee, what?
33. You know?
He
Yeah,
asked
but
you, how does it feel?
How
to
does
hit
it feel to hit 30, the 30s? Is
Like
it
Jesus.
really that? It's,
like Jesus?
I feel like
You-
Jesus.
you feel like you were dead and you were reborn.
I feel like I'm almost done, you know?
In
Like,
Portuguese,
this
you
is-
can
I
say
thought-
"Estás fudido." Estás
Estás
fudido.
fudido.
I'm 33 and I don't like where this is going, you know?
I thought you were saying I feel like I'm a fictional character, but no,
We
I'm
need
sorry.
that vaccine where you get stop aging. We can work on it.
Jeff Bezos is working on it. Just try to steal it from him.
On what?
Immortality.
Do you think there's a lot of people or
He's
celebrities
trying.
who
He's like
have
he's trying to make a vaccine.
who have frozen themselves?
That I have no clue, but I have. There's some info with not really reliable sources, but there has been some data that blood transfusions from newborns it reverses your aging in your cells.
Oh yeah, human trafficking. They do that. Like,
Yep. I don't know how
You-
how yeah, but there's some info on that.
Imagine you
Imagine
get a
you-
baby and then you start stealing blood from your baby.
no, you get like a farm, you know, and then you get a lot of women into that farm. You don't need man. You can by yourself impregnate all of them, you know, and you keep
Oh,
them
wait.
separate. You feed
I need to
them
I need to say
until-
something about this later. Yeah,
until
sorry.
they get pregnant. You get the baby, you get the blood, you know, you have as well some extra milk. You can do whatever you want, cheese, you know, cakes. Yeah,
Butter.
and then you impregnate all of them again, and you know, the
You'll
circle.
be
yeah.
tired. You'll be tired,
Yeah.
man.
And then you feed those babies to those women again, because you need, you know, to.
So to keep them young, right?
And then
That's how factory farming goes, you know.
I
then
need to
I
put like
call-
a big disclaimer on the start of this clip, this part of the
Or-
show.
Or
Fictional
basically,
books.
I get some friends and I call them and I say, "Hey guys, you're gonna go to V's farm?
You want to
without
go
a
there,
farm?
have a good time?
You wanna go there?
Bring some
Without-
girls.
You already have
Oh.
full house and still greedy. Fucking hell.
Come on.
Okay, I'll try to run from the subject. There was a doctor in the United States that got arrested because he was a fertility doctor and he had 100% fertility success rate. They discovered that he was infusing the woman with his own sperm instead of
Oh, yeah.
the partners. So he went to jail and he had like 1 trillion sons. Yeah, that's it.
But when you
Nah.
think about it, well, yeah, women
Big
do
fa-
they
big
get
family.
to choose,
Yeah,
or
big
they
family.
they just say I need a good sperm, so doctor like, well, mine is not bad, you know.
No, they sued him because they didn't know he was doing it.
So who they thought that's gonna be the sperm guy?
The father. He went to
Yeah.
mother and father. They had a problem. They couldn't get pregnant, and after a couple of appointments with the doctor, it's with artificial inseminação artificial. How do you say it in English?
I get it.
In
Now
vitro
he-
fertilization. He instead of using the sperm from the father, he used his own sperm.
I get it. I just thought where like
Oh,
they get to the sperm
it's
banks,
fucking
and they
crazy.
get some
Yeah, yeah,
sperm,
yeah. No.
so he
That
just
that would
replaced.
be like it's your call. You do whatever you want.
It's basically the same situation where you're with buying the Apple laptop, like the
Ting 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 ting. It works. Ting 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 ting. Oh
yeah.
shit! I need to pay like
Fuck.
a monthly allowance to everyone now. I'm fucked. Ugh.
And
That's the kind of stuff I would like.
every wife sues you, and you're fucked.
Yeah, that's why he was arrested. Cause
Well, at this point, you just don't give a shit anymore. You're not gonna have all the money.
the seeds are
You're not.
spread. The future
For
is
sure.
granted.
For sure, you shouldn't even try to pay anyone.
And
Because you're
then all
not
the
gonna be
kids are
able to pay.
asking, "Who's my dad?"
Who's my daddy?
You can give your kids love.
Your
Or
father's a
maybe
doctor.
parents gonna. What do you think? The parents
And
they're gonna
then
love that child
you
like
you
they
touch
are home,
like
or
shoulder of the son, my son. Your father
what?
was a great man.
The only one he could compete was with Genghis Khan. Did the same in
And
China,
then he
in
say
Mongolia.
he's beginning to believe in Matrix. He's
Oh,
beginning to
that's
believe. Oh yeah, Jesus Christ.
So
this is
what
too good.
happened with the kids?
I
They
have no.
dispose
They
No.
them.
I stopped the reading there when I saw what happened. I was like, nope. Enough
enough of
internet for
internet
today.
today.
Yes,
Yeah.
enough is enough. Just shut it down. Oh, for
Because
this.
there are kids like who already few years old probably.
Or
Yeah.
like I saw on the news and even on like 9gag when the lady opened like she was hot and she opened like on airplane the doors, middle doors and went outside to stand on the air air of the wing. I'm like
Yeah. And they
I don't
they
know. I don't know
they
how to
they
feel
tied her
about that.
to the seat. Yeah.
It's like what the fuck.
I need some hair. Please let me breathe. About the
Yeah,
topic.
maybe
The,
she doesn't give a shit. Maybe she has her own plane, and this is the only time she had to fly. With uh, normies.
even
Yeah,
normies.
but like what the fuck. You want it's like
I don't
crazy.
have.
Yeah. Who gives a shit now? Look, we are
Yeah.
talking about her, and she doesn't even know about us.
Yeah.
What did you say about the topic?
You
Topic.
because of the plane that radiation shit. Another example they had the election one, the Super Mario one. Another example they had was an airplane that started to malfunction and started to like go on free fall. And when they analyzed everything, the black box of the plane and everything, they discovered that the only problem they could find was like a bit that was swift from 0 to 1 that um, evaluated the height of the plane. So the plane started to move downwards wrongly, and they couldn't do anything about it. They had to switch to manual and shit to stop the plane from falling. And when they tried to find the mistake, it was like a single. It's how they are calling it. Let me
But the
check.
plane
It's single event
didn't
event upset. Yeah.
the plane didn't crash.
No.
Mm.
It didn't get to crash. But when they started to investigate the issue, there was no hardware malfunction.
Mm.
The only thing they could detect was this single event upset where an ionizing particle switched the flip the bit from 1 to 0 or 0 to 1. I don't remember. That's why on the spaceships, because the higher you go, the bigger the incidence of these errors occur because of the much more radiation you get uh, when you have
So
no atmosphere.
technically, if that switch would flip on the other side, the plane would be going up without noticing you, right?
No, because the bits only go from 1 to 0 or 0 to 1. It only has two stages. The problem there was that the bit that indicated the height. Instead of showing a higher number, showed a lower number. It could only fluctuate between those two.
So
Yeah.
if different bit would change, maybe the plane would start going up,
Maybe, yeah.
and then would go fly to the space.
Yep. And then they would need to go to manual and stuff. Yeah. But
So
basically
Oh,
that.
damn.
In
the
the
engines
spaceships, they have
wouldn't
like
work without
no.
air.
Engines, the airplane engines don't work without air.
Yeah, so that's it. The
It would
people would
stop.
be stuck in a space and wait until they die. What would happen?
It would probably implode before that because I don't think the airplanes are built to withstand the pressure of
Airplane starts making these like moves.
What what pressure?
the vacuum pressure from space, from outer space.
Vacuum.
Oh, you know,
It would
I'm
collapse on itself.
actually in one of the group in Discord. It's called Flat Earth,
Oh no.
Flat Earthers. I can tell you a little bit about them. They're like, the funny thing was like, the whole story was like, my friend came and like he started talking that oh, there's a Discord, the people were talking about Earth is flat, and like I started like googling. I was like, what the hell? First time I hear about this, and like, yeah, if you want, I can send you a link and you join, but they'll do interview with you, and like I said,
Yeah, the
sure.
real
So,
interview.
so I went with another friend. I went to channel. There's like channel, and you're like have to stay there until someone comes to you and they ask you, "How did you get here?" And I tell them, I explain that my friend sent this link, and like interested in flat earthers, and they asked me, "How did I find you?" Then another guy came, and I got interviewed. To get into the channel, you have to get interviewed.
Okay.
So like they asked me how did I found them, why I wanna know about this group, what do I know? So I just told them like I just came here to listen, like find out what you guys talking, I'm like curious, blah blah. I found you on internet and like they let me pass and my friend as well. And then we went to a channel and there's like huge channel and there are like people always debating. They give like physical explanations, scientific explanations, and they don't believe, like they say, oh, it's like fake, it's not true, it's like it's not proof, it's only science, like all these they don't believe, and like they always the people who come and try debate and try tell that Earth is not flat, they just get like shit on basically, and just sometimes interesting to
Yeah.
listen, but I mean, it just depends on, yeah, you know. Actually, sometimes, you go there and you listen and you don't know what to believe. Sometimes they're really talking and like really interesting and like, not like dumb things. It's nice. And like it's hard to believe when there's like couple guys. But sometimes they get really like upset and they're like, oh, tell this and that and they're like, but the funny thing is there's a lot of people sitting in the channel like listening to two guys talking or like just you know debating.
Yeah, it's those kinds of situations is easy to be right when you're in a vacuum chamber.
Yeah,
When you like select people to join your channel and then you debate people that you selected to be in your channel, it's easy to be right in those situations.
yeah,
There's no point with arguing with flat earthers and mostly the most conspiracy theories. Um, it's not worth to debate even. That's why they're called conspiracy theories.
mm. Do you believe like in Illuminati?
Yeah, but that was an organization that existed. That is confirmed. That there has been historical records that they existed. That if they still exist, I have no clue. But there had been some weird shit.
Everything was conspiracy at the beginning, right?
Yeah, but
All shit that happened at first it was conspiracy, and then it happened.
Not really. It depends. If you're talking about flat Earth, no, that's just like you hit your head. Uh, the
Okay.
ancient Greece that they discovered it, they had, and then we go back like 3,000 years to the past in scientific knowledge because someone remembered. Oh, no, it's flat. No, sorry. I got about Illuminati. That's a secret organization that existed back then, and if it still exists or not, I have no clue.
El Dorado.
It's as simple as that. Bermuda Triangle. There's no evidence of that. There's some unusual activity in that areas, but it can be explained by physical phenomena. You don't need like paranormal shit to happen there.
Probably there's like some guys with bazookas shooting planes.
Shooting planes and ships and shit like this. No, that I think in my opinion that there are some things that are disputable, like Bermuda Triangle. Okay, you can if you want to say it's a portal to who the fuck knows. Okay, Atlantida. You want to argue about it? Go for it. If you want to discuss if the Illuminati are still acting, go for it. If you want to, I don't know. There's a couple of things that I am open to possibility or to discussion, but scientific shit that is proven and it's irrefutable. No,
Mm. Yeah. Yeah.
it's as simple as that.
Okay. I changed the room.
You change the scenery.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's all the fun of living with other people in a house, and some people need to use the living room because
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
open plan and need to use the kitchen. So
I get it.
washing stuff. I don't wanna be a background noise here.
Yeah.
So Oguchi. I can't
Oh,
wait for
good.
you guys to see the background of the show. You like it? It's
Yeah.
nice. It's nice.
Nice. Do you
So
have any plans to travel this year, or you have both
me,
vaccines as well? Yeah. Any
mm,
planned holidays
I
or just?
I don't know. I took like I'm like I work my hours. If I don't work, I don't get paid, even
Mhm.
on holidays. So I don't know. I need to check with my GF if she wants to take the couple of days. We will probably go somewhere. I don't know. But outside of Portugal, I doubt it because it's actually risky in my opinion to travel abroad right now because you never know
Yeah.
when the next variant could arrive or another stuff like this. I'd rather wait and let things stabilize a little bit more
Yeah. There's
till we
they
travel.
put people in the bags in India or like
What the fuck? Yeah, they're like
it's
cremating
really
everyone. They have
bad.
no room.
But
Yeah.
they
For
were
us,
showing the same thing all the time, all those bags. It's from the beginning, the showing bags.
mm,
No,
but
I
but
still, like
mean,
some countries, they don't
yeah.
have like uh tools and equipment and like money to like treat people right, and they just
And you
there's
never
no
know when
space, there's
something
not enough
happens.
beds. Yeah, there's not enough beds, and health facilities are not the same than they were like in there.
Yeah,
It's like in India and
I know the risk.
Malaysia.
Yeah, the risk is low at the
Crazy.
moment, but what if it happens? Most of these countries they don't are properly vaccinated yet, and yeah,
so I don't go to India.
yeah, sure, yeah, that's the place I would go. No,
And like they those
the next place we want to go is Morocco. It's close to Portugal. It's cheap, Morocco.
Nice.
So that's the next place we wanna go outside of Portugal. But we'll see.
Mm.
oh, Morocco is nice. Morocco is
Yeah,
nice.
it's like I don't know. It's closer from Lisbon to Morocco than to from Lisbon to London. I guess. I think.
I know
It's
a
cheaper.
lot of people who like recommend Morocco. They all say it's good, and most of them going like few times. It's a lot of times with a girl, so I'm a bit suspicious. Maybe they like a dick or whatever. Because they like to go alone. I know many of them. They going alone. I went once, I liked, I want to
Morocco.
go again. Yeah, and they go like, I don't know. So maybe, because the culture is different.
Yeah.
So, for example, here, women are way, let's say, stronger and independent, and brave. And over there, it's not, the women is not such a thing that man would be, would feel uncomfortable to go and speak, with her.
You're upside down.
So they just,
Where? Ah, okay.
what the hell?
What happened?
This is good.
Oh,
Okay,
now it's
now
good. Now
good.
it's good.
Yeah. So the man, they just going straight to the woman, because like whatever, what the fuck are you doing here? And here we are not like just going and approaching every woman because it's
Because
toxic masculinity,
you'll get hit
you
in the
know.
balls.
It's toxic as a man go and approach and speak with a girl on the street. Toxic, right?
It
It's
depends on the approach. If you approach
yeah.
a random girl in the street, yeah,
Or if you're
that's
ugly,
a
you're
little bit
ugly.
creepy.
If you're ugly, you're ugly. If you're good looking, you can approach it.
You're
That's
ugly,
a
you're ugly.
discussion. That's a discussion for another time. There are ways to behave that are appropriate and some other that are not.
Yeah,
For both
but
sides. For
like
both
you
sides.
you you're not gonna go like in the middle of the street and say like, okay, now give me some time.
You can
I wanna introduce you to my personality. If you ugly, you ugly, and if you ugly on the street, you are creepy then.
or
It
you
depends.
can learn
Even if you're not ugly, most of the time it will be creepy. Either way.
you can learn
No,
those you can learn from Duke Nuke, those pickup lines. I got balls of steel. Like
Holy shit.
it's time to or like it's time to kick ass and chew bubble gum, but I'm all out of gum. Like those kind of eat shit and die.
Holy
Balls
fuck.
of steel. Your race, your ass, my face. What's the difference? So, all those
how
funny
long
things.
is the podcast now?
Holy fuck.
2 hours.
Yeah, it's
2
time.
hours.
It's time we start to think
Almost.
about what we'll do
We should,
next week.
yeah.
Next week. Oh shit.
Oh shit! Will you guys be
Well,
able to do the podcast next week?
yeah.
Yeah, let's do it.
I mean,
Oh,
how
you
hard it is to
you
sit
only
in
go.
front of camera and talk.
It's not. It's super easy.
Yeah.
You guys only stay in Lithuania for the weekend, right?
Only
I'm
me,
not
bro.
going.
I'm
Oh,
going. Yeah,
Aji.
yeah. I'll be
Only
back
for the
Sunday.
weekend. Oh, okay. Then
Yeah,
we Gucci.
Sunday I'm back.
Next Wednesday we'll be here with another mega show of the Pandas Lounge.
Episode number 3 is gonna be more
Episode
stupid
number
shit.
3. We keep increasing the stupidity until we reach like a peak, and then we increase it even more.
We already feel comfortable enough, and we getting open with our stupid.
Yes, it's just the stupid flows, stupid juices just keep flowing. It will be great.
We are natural. We are natural.
Yeah. It's amazing.
We're simple. I'm a simple man.
Well, guys, this will be on YouTube. If you're watching, you probably are on YouTube. Follow our socials. You have our hashtags on screen. And next
Google.
Wednesday we'll be here. Yeah, Google. It's always, and in the description we'll have our socials as well of the video.
We can play with any song.
We can play Vytrenis song next episode.
Oh, fuck! I
Hey,
couldn't
bye
play.
bye.
Yeah, next time. Bye.
Next episode, Vytrenis
Yeah.
song at the start.
Peace.
Peace.
Yeah.
Panda. Panda.